I'm going to try to be more cautious about my joint popping. I'm going to try to be more cautious about different fidgets and stuff that I do. I think that's a problem that I have. I've noticed often, also, too, in the recordings that I trail off. I don't speak coherently all the time. I kind of do this thing where I realize nobody's listening to me, and I kind of give up halfway through the sentence. But I still say everything I'm going to say, but not in an intelligible manner. So I'm going to work on that.
Yeah.
You just need to work on not being interrupted.
Yeah, just say more worthwhile things, and we'll pay better attention.
Interruptions are something we should try to work on, because normally we kind of just talk over each other, because it's...
Yeah, no doubt.
It's just really great.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah.
It's certainly a lot...
Interrupting Cal.
It's certainly a lot easier for editing to have breaks between people saying stuff if you need to make cuts. So.
Well, I think ideally for the editing, we would just never have a stop. It would just be
never have a dull moment.
Same audio and just every time before anyone is done speaking, someone else has already started speaking. It would make things go kind of rapid, but
I was thinking you were going to say, well, just make sure that every moment of it is of such quality that you would never need to have a cut.
I'm talking about like even just someone going like blah 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 blah. I could do that just the whole time. Do blah 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 blah. And people could talk over me.
Making a great start.
Yeah.
We're looking at this map of Ustalav.
But why?
This is the thing you've decided to show us first.
Well, there's a place called Ardeal.
You know,
I
actually...
know the real Ardeal.
As I think we're going to end up at Carrion Hill at some point. I just have this...
All right.
So here's the thing on
Guys,
Carrion
we're all
Hill.
like really funny, but let's Sparky do what he's...
So we're actually going to set this aside for right now. Because we were a little bit in the middle of something, actually. Because you guys had just...
heal.
Right. You guys had just cleared out the 5 you had murdered, unmurdered, if you will.
What?
The 5
Re-murdered.
Yes, undead, terrible criminals, the super criminals.
Each one of them attacked us first. It's not murder.
Right, of Harrowstone Prison, and who were all each cut off from their rejuvenation ability by
damage.
Sexy ghost lady.
Yes, sexy
Belriana.
Oh, yeah.
Bessoriana. There you go.
Belriana is different.
Who's Belriana?
Velveeta.
That's the Mummy's Mask.
Right!
Not to be confused
yes!
with Oriana from Shatterstar.
Also, yes. No, it's a combination of the two.
They really like
or
that
Vira's
sequence of vowels and
Yep.
They also liked Kendra.
consonants.
I like Kendra.
Yeah, what was the other Kendra we realized?
Kendra
Deverin.
Deverin,
From
yeah.
Sandpoint.
Yeah. From the very first Pathfinder anything. And they were like, Carrion Crown, me another Kendra. Yes,
It's a good
and
name.
all this crazy shit happened outside, and you went out there, and then you went back inside
We fled, thinking it may collapse at any moment.
But then everything was fine. Yeah. So you went back to loot, which was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And you found all that shit you were just talking about.
Yay.
Hooray.
And then nothing bad happened
you guys.
ever again.
No, and then you guys leave at some point.
Yeah.
We leave the building.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in Ravengro, right?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yes. You're
And
in
where's the
Ravengro.
other place?
Lepidstadt?
Oh,
That's where
wow.
you're gonna go.
Oh, that's so...
It's pretty far away.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
also like just like the corner of the country.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Way
sorry.
out there.
Yeah, alright. So we leave the building.
Yes.
We go back to do we have any more heals?
You gain 12 hit points.
Oh shoot! All right, that's good. I'm good to go. Thank you. Do we want to like? Do we want to go just like back? Do we want to like tell people about this whole thing?
Yeah, man. That's how we're getting paid.
Well, so here's just saying, you guys like go outside.
We were promised money to
We go outside.
We go outside.
There's a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Oh, just like ready.
Do you remember the ghost tornado? That
Yeah.
I think people probably...
So there was this ghost tornado around the house.
I was there for that.
Yeah.
I remember it clearly.
So you're out there. You walk outside, and there's like all these people from the town. And
Hey, what's up, y'all?
And they're all just like...
Yeah, no, that was a good thing.
We did the thing.
You
There were
see
all
all
these,
these people like murmuring to each other, like whispering, like...
Where's the sheriff at?
The sheriff he's in the front, actually.
Hey.
The sheriff, who has a name that's...
Benjamin.
I don't have... Yes, Benjamin.
Uncle Benjamin, yep.
He's like, well... Are you all right?
Hello, Sheriff.
Yeah, we're good.
What happened?
We're fine. We believe that the prison has been exorcised. The spirits that were there are now gone.
Much thinner.
You're saying the haunting of Harrowstone is over?
To the best of our knowledge.
Yeah.
It seems so.
Of course, if the town priest wanted to come and take a look at it, we could benefit from his expertise. But
Yeah, is he here?
I see him over there. Hello,
I
Father.
do a perception check. Maybe.
If
You
we
see
get
this guy?
good enough, then he's there. The higher we get, the closer he is.
Okay.
Why? That doesn't make any sense, but I'll look around.
I got
anyway.
16.
Yeah, I got 16 too.
I got a really good number.
Oh, nice. 16 is pretty bad for you guys, my
Yeah.
understanding. So.
Yeah.
I got a 29.
All right, because you got a 29, you see this guy with this old ass guy with
Hey,
like
man.
a cane. He's like,
Oh shit, he can move around? He can walk about?
The first time you saw him in this
Yeah.
campaign, he was
His
over
very-
to you.
his very last deed on this day is to check this place, and then he's gonna die.
Oh, I don't know. How would I even do that? Seems
Yeah,
all right to
we're
me.
definitely much better equipped to do that.
I feel
Oh.
lighthearted.
Oh fuck. He's having a stroke.
Don't you all feel that, everyone? Do you feel how the weight of these souls has been lifted from us? Oh, you might not notice it yet, but I with my,
Yeah, you really tuned into that shit, yeah.
the lady's grace has touched me and,
Oh.
yes, I feel it.
Even this guy?
It is true. The ghosts are no more. Well, I'll be. That's How did you do it? Well,
Yeah.
you probably need to rest.
We like hit him. No, we're good.
We have
found
time
this,
enough. Maybe we will get, since everybody's together, we'll take a chance to go somewhere and sit down and tell you the whole story.
Okay.
One whole story later,
Yes.
in the town.
You go back to the town hall, which is still there, because and a lot of people like kind of look nervous about going in there, but they're like, oh, but they say the haunts are gone. Maybe it's safe now. I just have to know. Something you might have picked up, you especially for Talia, since you have made a note of trying to talk to people. A lot of these people in this town, they are very insular. They're kind of shy about like new people, little brow furrowed about foreigners to the town. But holy crap, do they talk to each other? Super rumor mongering little town this is. So as soon as word starts to be getting out, it sort of spreads pretty quickly amongst the relatively small population here. You guys, after this whole story, you get all these different people coming in, all these people see. The council people.
Please finish.
Excuse me?
Finish chewing and swallow first.
Is heating this bot.
No, I'm fine. Just finishing my stew. It's very thick stew. You see.
We're all sitting in the town hall, and he's just got this pot of stew he's got in his lap, listening.
I heard all these people were
Everybody around
shouting.
him
I
can
couldn't be
smell
bothered.
it, and
The
yeah.
stew was too good. I've never had such a good stew in my life. I feel better than ever.
He's
This
come.
must have been the best stew. This is clearly the source of it.
He's come up to tell us this. like we're done with whatever we're doing. He's like, by the word, this stew.
It's probably because of the distinct lack of spirits in your stew.
Why have you stopped the spirit? Have you uncovered the heinous happenings
Yeah,
and prevented them?
sure did.
Put an end to them?
Heinous happenings.
Thanks in no small part to your assistance, Council.
You're too much. I suppose I'll have to get your reward together then. I'll see to it and I'll give it to you tomorrow.
All right.
You're too kind.
All right.
Heinous happenings.
Damn, Mako.
I look for Kendra.
Shut up.
Kendra, Yeah, she comes to the town hall. She hears all the people. Yeah, she came up there when you guys were still at the prison, even, and maybe followed you guys in. It's just been like with you the whole time. Oh
Yeah.
wow, this is incredible! I can't believe this.
I hope that it means that you're safe and that you can put some of this worry behind you and concentrate on your life a little more. I'm sorry things have been harrowing as they have been. I'm gonna need you to not make that face. I'm gonna need you to not.
I hope that things aren't harrowed
I'm gonna need
anymore.
that to go away. It's just a word. People. I'm gonna use it in context the way it's meant to be
Word.
used.
A more harrowed time.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
We have time now to really relax and be ourselves, I hope. At least for a time. I'm sorry I've been so absent working on this. If I can be more present and more helpful with your everyday, I hope I can make myself more available in the days to come.
Oh, thank you. I just don't know what to say. I was getting ready to just leave town forever after all those horrible undead coming out of the Restlands and
Do you think
everything that was happening.
Do you think now that you might stay?
I don't know. I'll still have to think about it. I was thinking I might still go with you to Lepidstadt when you're ready, when it's time. Just to see what's happening, see the old university.
Could be a good time to get out and stretch your legs a little bit.
Yes, and maybe make a decision then. You guys do anything else for the rest of the day? You guys go back home? You guys...
Yeah, Mako goes to sleep. He is tired.
All right.
Oof.
Vitalik's
But
gonna
not in the chair. He goes to an actual bed this time. Yeah.
Character development right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, there he is. Vitalia's gonna she's gonna stay out for a while. She's gonna talk with people.
All right.
It's like I don't know. Maybe people are celebrating. Maybe not. If people are just kind of going back to their regular daily lives, maybe not so much. But
I guess this was like kind of early, actually, wasn't it?
Yeah. Do they have time? Do they have like a kind of like a glowing pink energy ball that they can give to the three of us, and one of us can hold it up in the air and shout peace, and then
Is that what you're trying? I thought he was just making noise.
What?
I thought he was
He
like,
says peace. Yeah, if you don't understand the words in the movie, maybe it seems kind
well,
of
you
dumb.
know, I was
It's
like,
one
eight.
Jar Jar Binks slow.
Oh yeah. Now that I know that he says peace, yeah, that makes it better.
It does.
does the ball have like significance? Is it like a lore
Probably.
thing? Yeah. I mean, you've read a lot of
Probably.
the books, haven't you?
I mean,
Or-
there's nothing to indicate anything
Okay.
about that ball. Other than, I mean, I'm sure someone at some point wrote something about it.
It's the peace ball.
Yeah.
For anybody
It's a
uninitiated,
cultural
we're,
thing.
we're discussing the Phantom Menace. It's a movie in the Star Wars series.
It's like episode 4, right? It's the 4th one.
Yeah, it's the 4th one. So yeah, just look for that. This guy George Lucas did it. He did some other stuff.
You're still you keep going. You really dug into that.
Yeah.
No, that was the end.
No, okay, you didn't trail off. Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, since this is relatively early, Councilman Hearthmount does not say tomorrow. He just goes.
Okay.
And he
And get it by the end
he
of the
comes,
day.
Yeah, by the end of the day, he comes back and with 3 hefty pouches of 50 platinum each. Which gives one of which to each of you. Also,
That's 500 gold.
yeah, another thing is that throughout the day, all these people come and listen to your story about how you've done this, and a lot of them come, and especially later on, people are bringing like pies. They're bringing like fresh bread. Some people are bringing wine with like a little ribbon.
Oh,
Some people bring just like various little valuables and stuff that they're like, please take this. And
Wow.
everyone seems like happier. Like there are like lines
Yeah,
around
yeah.
people's brows, and they're just not there anymore.
As-
You know, everyone looks almost younger. Honestly, the whole town looks just a little brighter, and people
I have my
just
umbrella out.
yeah, just oh yeah.
This is way better than 50 platinum.
They're just handing stuff out to you, and over the course of the day, in addition to all these just enjoyable things, baked goods, you know, and the like, you end up with 340 gold worth of these various little baubles
Total?
total.
Yes. Okay.
Between the three of us.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll divide that
Okay.
with a calculator because I'm really smart.
It's gonna be 40 divided by 3.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, which is why I didn't do it.
113.3.
I left it to you schmucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna get an extra silver.
I don't give up. But
No, two
You guys-
two people get 113 and one person gets 114.
yeah.
Which, well, oh yeah. It's an extra gold.
I could have been a bro and given you 2 more trust points to make it 360 GPs,
Take
but
the 14.
you didn't deserve it. You didn't
Right.
give that ion stone back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You have to be an idiot. We're gonna leave anyway.
Like, you know, maybe it's worth it. Like, maybe the reward they give you is like, oh, here's a reward, and then also go ahead and keep it, you know? Like, that's
Sure,
what I would do.
I
But
cannot
we
take
don't
that chance.
we don't have any reason to think
Yeah.
that would happen.
I feel like if you were struggling to hit that the benchmark for free healing, I feel like free healing is a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to hit that, getting the cohort benchmark is totally worthless. The
Yeah,
sheriff
he's-
cannot help you
Oh, yeah.
fight ghosts.
We would give him all our magical arrows and things.
I guess that's
So we
true.
have several of those.
That's why they gave us arrows, is because they knew we would get the sheriff to do all the work for us.
And let me tell you, not with the way it's written in the books. You absolutely could not get that many trust points. There aren't enough.
Yeah.
They don't exist.
Yeah.
And you lose one a day. How
Yeah.
could you do it? You're going to end up with no, you would literally be run out of town. There's
Well,
almost no way
Yeah.
to not get run out of town.
Maybe that's the point, you know? Maybe that's what they were going for.
It's just so ridiculous. Just every day they just start liking you less. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why?
That is weird.
You would think they would like you more because
Because
get
you've been
to know you
around
better,
longer.
right? Like,
yeah.
how is everyone? If every person in the town was subjected to these rules, they would all there would be
Yeah.
no one in the town.
Yeah. Well, you just have to start out there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Or just do great deeds every day.
Yeah.
Here's the question. When it's just 2 people left in the town, the 2 most trustworthy people, who then is doing the trusting? And who then has the trust points?
Well, it turns out that, like, they're just a married couple. And, like, having sex with the other person gets you a trust point.
Oh,
And so
yeah,
it's
there you
just,
go. And Alan's like, what?
Every day.
Yeah, having sex gives you a trust point? I would have been racking them up. That's actually why you didn't lose trust points every day.
There you
Yeah.
go.
There you go.
I'm really doing work for the team here.
Okay. And then we get all this stuff, and Mako eats too much pie.
Nice.
Yeah. They got some
Definitely,
chess pie.
Oh yeah, you got every kind.
Chocolate
of pie.
chess pie.
No, no
Actually,
chocolate. No chocolate at all.
Yeah, how would they get chocolate?
Lemon chess pie.
That's like
Yes.
a chocolate
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, Pubo stuffs his face.
I imagine we've got
Yeah.
more food than
Yeah.
we can eat that will expire before we can get to it.
No doubt.
So probably gonna.
Kendra.
Well, I mean, Kendra can take some.
You
sort of-
underestimate me.
You do. It's a sight to behold.
You underestimate my power.
Well,
You're
all right.
granted the ability by spirits to just keep eating.
Why don't we make an event of it then?
What?
I'm going to bed. I can't do
What if we made a wager, Mr. Pupo?
What?
50 GPs to whoever can eat the most pie. That
If you will take a portion of what we think will expire before we can get to it, and if you can finish all of it today, I'll give you 50 gold. If you can't, you'll give me 50 gold.
what do we think the
I was gonna eat
mechanics?
that much anyway.
Don't look at me. This is
That's what the mechanics would be.
I mean,
Yeah,
the mechanics.
you would be in charge of.
Yeah, I mean, I assume a Constitution check.
Yeah, or a fortune save or something.
Seems appropriate.
Yeah, or fortitude save. Yeah, fortitude save sounds good to me.
You're on, Missy.
All right.
No.
I mean, not
It's
Missy the person,
Vitalia,
but
yeah.
Thanks,
person.
Care to put anything on it, Mr. Mako?
No.
All right.
Gambling is wrong. We're going to bed.
Hi.
I had no idea he was such an upright citizen.
Kendra says, I'll wager 5 gold on Mr. Pubo here. I think he can do it.
Alright, I'll take that action.
Nice. I'm gonna eat things now.
All
I'm
right.
gonna roll a die for it.
All right. Fortitude save.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
That's a 22.
Oh, what?
21.
Oh shit! Pubo eats the food.
Yeah.
Alright. A remarkable display, Mr. Pubo.
I'm so good.
Here are 50 gold pieces. I'm a woman
Nice.
of my word. There's your 5.
Maybe you can earn them back later.
She say that in front of Pooba.
If we had any more food left, then I would give it my best shot. But
Kendra seems really happy. Happier than she's looked since
Since her dad died.
Yeah.
do we feel happier?
You know what? Do just a little bit. Probably you haven't had this this weight on you for as long, but you've had a much more acute exposure, to Harrowstone. So
Yeah.
I want you to be happier. Okay. Is Coldplay. I think. No, maybe not.
Sparky, this is the kind of D&D player that I am. I would be totally okay just making a character and going to a game, and a DM is just like, here are good things that happened to you. You feel pretty good today. You have energy. If you think you might go run some errands, that's all it takes.
I mean, you guys.
It's by Marshmallow.
There doesn't need to be a mechanical association
Sure.
or anything. Just be
Yeah.
like, you feel happier today than you did yesterday. I'm like,
Well, the thing
That's
is,
nice.
That kind of thing rings false for me.
if that happens, that means some days you're gonna have to feel a little worse.
gotta take the bad with the good.
Or we're really gonna need just that die to determine what your mood is every day.
Today is a...
I'll let dice. Yes.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
correct.
That's a sexy
Does-
happy.
I'll choose
Put
to
this
allow my
over
die to
donkey
cover my
faces
here.
feelings for
The sex-
the
Oh,
day.
is it?
Oh no, you're right. I mean, that's the
Oh,
Yeah. I have one with more expressions on it. I really enjoyed this one, and then that one. It's pretty good.
That one's spooked, and that one is toe curling orgasm.
They have emotional. I think it's silly, is what it's meant to be. So this is the surprised face.
It looks like mind blown.
mind blown.
face.
Yeah, it's surprised. And then this is the one Jack was.
No, that's Flowey. That's Flowey when he realizes that you're not letting him hit you with bullets.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Happiness pelts.
Yeah.
He makes a really great display of faces.
Anyway.
Flower is pretty important.
So
Happiness pelts.
you guys, this has been 14 days in.
A fortnight.
Yes. Yes. You feel like flossing.
I don't know if I can do this.
You know that you need to be in Lebigstadt a month roughly after the funeral. You can, and hey, this is
Oh yeah. Oh, we need to be there a month after the funeral.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
well, it's not like
Wait, we had so much less time than we
Oh,
thought.
no. How long is it? Does it take 17 days to get there?
no.
Oh, God.
All right. The earliest that you can receive your goods
We're fucked.
is a month after the funeral. You can get there whenever you want to.
So
There's
it's
not a
year
time
from
limit.
What about these goods we're gonna get?
You remember that you're going to get, I want to say,
now. 1,000 gold. I
yeah,
believe.
but you already got some of it, so I think it's 90 platinum.
Oh yeah, we got some of the very.
Oh, yeah.
They gave us,
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So 90 platinum if you give most of these books over to some professor and the rest to this Judge Daramid, both of them friends of the professor, Lebigstadt. So as you spend
Do
some
you guys have those
time,
names?
Oh yeah, I should write this down.
What were they?
Daramid,
I do have them because I have the second book. So I can remember.
Friends of
Yes.
Lorimore.
Do it again.
Lepid.
That's the name you're writing down?
Nah.
That was the one you wanted to know if we had?
No.
You said Daramid?
Let's see.
Pyramid.
The thing about Judge Daramid is that every time anybody talks about her in the forums, they always spell her name wrong. So I frequently, but it is Daramid.
I don't
Yes,
really care
I
how to
did
spell
get it
it.
right.
Daramid.
Daramid.
That's how I was going to spell it.
All right,
I was going to do it with E's.
Judge M. Breath Daramid.
Wait,
What I said it.
is
Embreth.
is
Do
that
you
her
mean-
first initial?
Her name? No, it's Embreth. Her
Embreth.
name is Embreth.
Oh.
Okay. I did just definitely hear M. Breath.
Yeah, M. Dot.
Yes,
Her middle
yes,
name is Breath.
I hadn't said it aloud.
Montagne.
Montagie.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it makes no sense.
Montagne.
Crowl. Crowl.
Sorry, when we meet this character, every other word is going to switch accent. So the first word will be French, and then the second word will be German, and it's going to go back.
And every other number is French. If you're counting.
That's the expectation I'm going to have. Vitalia wants to read one of those books in the time that we have.
Okay, I will have to just remember what they are. One of them
Was
is...
the Urgatoa one.
Okay, yes, that's the one I remember.
Yes.
Yes, you can feel free to read the Urgatoa.
It's got like a
Urgathoa.
Urgathoa. I don't know why I got into my head that it was a
One of those.
hard TH.
One of those.
One of those.
It's got like a skull beetle on the cover. Is that
fly.
right? Fly.
Skull fly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some of those Pathfinder gods symbols are pretty.
So, I want to talk to you guys about the counties
Wow.
of Ustalav.
Let's do it.
Oh.
We're in Canterwall right now.
You are in
We're going to
Canterwall.
memorize all the capitals.
Canterwall is one of the...
It was named after the sound the guy's cat made when he dropped it by accident off his horse when he arrived.
The cat went.
Canterwall.
one of the Palatinates. Yes, one of the three Palatinates.
Palatinates.
Yes.
Yes, the three
I understand
Palatinates
that.
Palpatinates.
are all democracies. They do not have counts anymore. This is a recent development. It happened, I think it was like 10-ish years ago. I don't remember exactly. But off the top of my head. And it happened differently in each of these three different counties. Over
I was
here
going to ask about that.
is the Hold of Belkzen.
Yeah.
And you see all these little dots here?
Yeah.
Those are all fort cities.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Against the hordes
We are
of
not.
Belkzen.
We're not far from that.
You're not.
We're
You know what
not.
else, even more worrisome that you're close to, is Verlich. Because you
Why would
see,
you call that?
Verlich was the seat of power of the Whispering Tyrant, and to this day remains filled with undead haunts, horrible abominations, dragons, all the worst things. There is basically no civilization in
Yeah.
Verlich.
Now,
There's Rubido.
Pubo and I grew up in Amans.
Yes.
And our father may have been some sort. He was part of like a border patrol kind of
Yes.
situation against Verlich.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we have an idea
Yes.
of that kind of situation.
Verlich is kind of also. My understanding is that your mother's stuff may have
Yeah, because she was
been
like
involved.
yeah, she was like a wandering tribes like wild elves kind of situation, right? I think
Yeah.
this is what we had decided on.
Yeah, my kind of interpretation of that is
Yeah.
that they may have been a people who were kind of also dedicated to
Yeah.
defending, kind of the world from
Yeah,
what the remnants of the Whispering Tyrant. The Whispering
but
Tyrant,
very much in their own way.
yes, having been sealed away but not properly destroyed ever. Um,
I didn't hear that.
this is something that is generally kind of known.
No, I know. I just didn't want to.
Yeah.
I didn't want to know that.
In fact, he was actually defeated twice.
What?
He was originally defeated by Aroden himself before he became a
damn.
Lich King. He was just
Lich
a
King.
really powerful guy. In the center of Lake Incarthen, there was an island there where they fought. Much later, he became a Lich and led the armies of Belkzen, immediately captured Verlich, turned it into his seat of power, and then subsequently conquered the rest of Ustalav and started to expand. And then Eredin, not himself, but his armies in the Shining Crusade, were finally able to defeat and overthrow him, but were not able to kill him. They merely sealed him inside his own tower, the Gallows Fire.
He's just in a tower?
Yes, sealed quite intensely.
Yeah, but he's not even like in like a coffin.
He's in house arrest.
Yeah.
He's got an ankle monitor.
That's not good enough, guys.
Hence why no one goes to Verlish,
Yeah,
more or less.
okay.
You see some scary shit in your day.
Yeah,
Shit that you did not think that you yourself could handle.
Yeah,
But always
yeah.
also
Read about some scary shit.
Our dad was a badass.
Yes.
He took care of it.
Now I'm seeing these red lines, which I think are the county
Yes,
borders,
those are
the
county borders.
Palatinate borders, and it looks like Amon's entirely encompasses Ulkazar.
Yes, Ulkazar is this weird little county that entirely encompasses the highest peaks of those mountains. There's not really much to say about it. People don't hear a lot from out of there. In fact, its current rule, the ruler, I believe, is not even really like a count. He's like a count's second son that was sent there to administrate it. People haven't really heard from him. So.
I'm sure it's fine.
The former capital was Ardis.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
It is part of Ardial.
That's how it's pronounced.
Yes.
What's RDL?
Ardial's main deal is that Ardis isn't the capital anymore.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of a fading light, which is most heavily shown by this little spot right here called the Furrows. You see
It's dark.
Barstoy over here is ruled by, I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but he is ruled by a very extreme, intimidating, elderly man, an extreme Phrasman who thinks that every crime should be met with the death penalty. He also thought that it was a crime that RDL was wasting some of their most fertile farmland and invaded RDL not very long ago in the War Without Rivals, it is called.
That's a really impressive title for a war between two counties.
Yeah. This was kind of the major political event in Ustalav in your kind of lifetimes.
Yeah,
This would have been happening for several years while you were still pretty young, just like kind of hitting, like your teenage years, your teenage feeling years for the half-elves.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you guys are pretty young, aren't you?
I'm like 23.
I'm like 20.
Yeah.
So, teenage.
Dude,
Yeah.
half-elves live longer? I don't remember.
Yes, they do live a little
A
longer.
little bit.
Not
Yeah.
a lot.
Not significantly. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we are teenagers, yeah.
Yeah. Which makes sense.
Yeah. Wait, why?
And the thing about the Furrows and why it's called the Furrows is because the war didn't go as well for Barstoy as they expected. And after being finally pushed out, they essentially just salted and burned everything and killed everybody on their way out. So,
Well, if the reason that they invaded was because they didn't think that the land was being used well enough, that's kind of like a shitty thing to do.
it seems like there was a gap of logic. It's at some point in those years, maybe prerogatives changed,
Yeah.
priorities shifted.
Yeah. We should kill that guy.
So Canterwall, even though it is this like border area, it does have a lot of fields, a lot of good farmland. So it is actually one of the more food productive counties and actually one of the more civilized counties, relatively speaking. Lazari, not so much. It is very much dominated by the Shudderwood, which is known to be or talked about as a slightly haunted, very werewolfy kind of forest. Not a lot of people live in the Shudderwood because of that. Vineland is also pretty wild. There's a lot of marshlands up there, but they do have the famous university town of Levistadt. Is their kind of main deal, and
It's like one of these it's like Sewanee kind of like university stuck up in the mountains.
Yeah.
In the region. Yeah.
And-
all the students go hiking and climbing on their weekends.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's definitely like App State.
Yeah.
Where is Sewanee?
It's the University of the South. I have no fucking idea where it is. I've been
One
there.
of my coworkers went there.
Yeah, it's cool.
don't know where it
The
is.
Yeah, no, do I.
Caliphas, the city of Caliphas is the current capital. It was moved there some number of years ago. Not that many, really. The county of Caliphas holds the city of Caliphas, obviously.
Oh.
And there's really not much else to say about that place, honestly.
So it seems like we're going
about
from Ravengro around the lake to Tamriina, and then
Tamravenna.
Oh, that's okay, Tamravenna.
Canterville actually, before it became a Palatinate, was called Tamriven.
And then there's some foothills beside the mountains that we would need to go through to get to Courtauld.
Or we could skirt them, but that would bring us pretty close to the Shutterwood.
Yeah. We knew about like werewolves and haunted Shutterwood, so foothills.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, you
maybe there's
think-
something worse in the foothills we don't know that we would learn about.
That you're going to be going.
Like big werewolves.
No.
What?
Hill wolves.
Like
Like wolves.
Triceratops.
Werewolf.
Yeah. You gotta watch out for those foothills. They just jump from foothill to foothill.
Fatalia is gonna try to commission a coach.
Yeah, and actually, Kendra will help you with that because she is interested. She doesn't want to walk by foot. All the luggage stuff.
Mm-mm. We got like luggage and stuff.
Yeah. And there are roads. Like, they don't show the roads on this map, but there
Is
are.
this a caravan AP?
No.
Oh, good.
You guys have,
Couple days pass, maybe?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go to the blacksmith
Okay.
and I give him
Her.
her. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Female dwarf.
But she is a female dwarf, yes.
I give her the other 171 gold.
Weren't you not doing that? You actually were just going to get, like, masterwork.
Master transformation. cast on it?
Yeah, that's right.
Can you cast that?
I can cast this, so we don't need a scroll.
Oh, you can just prepare it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, but you still need 300
I
gold.
still
was a
need-
prepared caster.
I need 300 gold.
I know so many spells. I've read about them all. I can only cast like 9.
Those 3 stupid books just won't. They won't do the spell.
And pardon me, you're
I
not.
read everything about it.
300 gold in magical reagents.
I request that Thalia,
Yes, Mr. Maka.
could you make my sword nicer? Because you like cast a spell on it that made it like nice but like really nice for like just a little while.
The sword?
Yeah.
Pretty nice now.
No, it's not. It's cheap. I need it like one step nicer. Like I want to make it. I want it to be as if a master craftsman had worked on it.
Well, I'm flattered that you would come to me with that.
Yeah, you know magic shit. And Poopo.
I will pray to Calistria.
What?
You hear him shout from
Yeah, why?
upstairs.
He's not even. He just heard his name. What?
What?
That would be hella tight. Thank you.
Okay. So I'll take it. I'll prepare Masterwork Transformation, and I want to pray to Calistria that, like, in making a Masterwork, if there's any way to get, like, Calistrian symbols or anything engraved into it, like, to splits it up a little bit. Splits.
Why don't you make a caster level check?
Sure. Does it take one?
No.
Oh. I was like, did I forget that about the spell? I'm level 4. I'm gonna
Maybe the check isn't that high.
I'm gonna roll a d20 at 4. I got a 16.
All right, you get some.
Want
What do you want in there?
There's like a wasp at the like a wasp motif at the hilt. You know?
I think it'll have
With his giant penis on it.
Yeah, just big old.
like wasp wings kind of coming out. And it's gonna have kind of like a sectional quality to it.
Yeah, like the on the handle.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a abdomen thorax kind
And
of.
just kind of, I mean, it's a elven curse sword, but kind of like a wicked stingerish kind of feel to it as well.
Wicked.
Let's not go, overboard here. Mako asks politely. Whoa.
It's already done.
No, don't. It's all.
This is how Calistria wanted it to be.
Okay. Masterwork.